We are on the trail of the elusive cacao.
At Mill Creek Cacao Roasters, our mission is to create a unique chocolate experience. We travel to the equatorial regions to hunt for unique cacao and verify sustainable practices that benefit the local grower. Traceability is integral to our process of choosing our bean to ensure that consistency and quality of the cacao from farm to bar.
Temperature increase, that becomes perfect condition.
Okay, so usually you want a lower altitude, but as you're saying with climate change, it actually, you can grow at a higher
It's going to start growing.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Oh, okay.
Coffee will go up in seeds,
Yeah.
cocoa will build.
Okay. So is that red one genetically different than this?
And different to this. It's like an apple.
Okay.
Red apple, green apple, blue apple.
And that's what I was wondering how you, so this one, that's why this area is all about blends, because it's not
because they don't separate.
Right. The integral practices the Ingemann Group has implemented will help to preserve and propagate varieties of beautifully flavored cacao in Nicaragua. Nicaragua offers several unique varieties that vary in shape, color, aroma, and flavor. What was the story?
See, the beginning of the fermentation process. As soon as we
It's
open
already
the pod,
started.
it's already started. There's no reversing it now.
The variety that is most criollo. So this was the one that, for example, the European chocolate awards last year was one with this bean here at Friesland. When you step on one of these spots, you break it, and they won't set a new pot there again. So over time, you will decrease the productivity of your trees. It is convenient to have compact trees because then you have the same productivity and you can reach everything without climbing. This one is Yohe. This one is called Rugoso. Smell it. It's very different. And he produced roughly six. This is his second year of delivering. So the third year, where we say it sets its first fruits, and the fourth year it goes into production. This is how we recommend that the trees are shaped with an inverted cone. The benefit of this, when we prune, we try to keep this area clean. So we need photosynthesis, of course. So the leaves are at the end, are outside, and in here we don't want any leaves. In here we want production.
Our partners in Nicaragua signed 30-year contracts with selected growers to ensure long-term commitments. The relationship includes teaching the growers business skills to foster profitability and sustainability, so their efforts are rewarded.
How it is now, the actual farm, and how they want it in 5 years. What do they plan to do with that farm?
So it's about extending the vision from short term to long term.
So you have the number of the receipts here, the wet mass, the kilo of wet mass he delivers, the yield, how much dried cocoa it made, the price per kilo that we paid.
The yellow ones are front end is roje.
Pero este tiene... 5.97, ¿qué?
Chuno. Porque te ves tan agitado entonces. But that's look at more.
Je peux dire combien il le mesure, mais il le mesure tout en Afrique, le cholestérol commence avec un pH très élevé.
We experienced an extensive grafting program in Nicaragua, which helps the growth of the delicate and fine flavored cacao varieties by attaching the starch to a very hardy strain of cacao called Forastero. This also guarantees the genetics of the cacao.
So that's what we saw yesterday with that Moncho he cut off, remember?
Yeah. And which tree is this one? What trees are these?
These are mixes, these are the blends. That's what we call tenor. So the
So
criteria, no, not random. There has been a selection process for these genetics, but it's not single varietals.
Okay.
They're based on fine flavor, so that we will find many chunos and nicalizos and rugosos amongst them.
Okay.
But the productivity was a major criteria. Translating, good. Kill the messenger.
What you first need to understand is how you can manage the spontaneous fermentation, and once you understand this and you achieve a consistent product, then you can start adding a culture to influence the fermentation on a certain direction, if you want just to increase speed or if you want to increase flavor. So this is the next step. This is your main source of contamination. So contamination, it's a good term in this case, because people are scared sometimes. Inoculation, we could say, is the correct. This is one reason why you dry cocoa, right? Is to kill the microbes and to reduce humidity.
So the longer time you process it, you unto a certain point you will develop flavor. But then if you continue processing it, then you will start burning out flavor, and then you will get this more, let's say, mainstream cocoa which most of the candy makers, so to speak, want to produce. Whereas we want to try to see what is the top point on the curve, what is the maximum expression that this has, and how can we replicate it so that you have flavor, cocoa that has a high degree of flavor, but also the consistent flavor from one batch to the other.
Okay.
And that's why cocoa is so complicated. That's why so few people really master the fermentation, is because there's all these small elements that play together, and it can change the output at the end.
So, okay, I would like to hear your opinion.
Number 5, it was very complex, almost with esoteric flavors that lingered, and there was a little bit of an aftertaste that was not my preference.
My favorite was number 4 with Jorge, which was interesting because that was the one that when I was sucking on the seeds yesterday, I enjoyed. Traveling to cacao-producing regions to meet farmers helps us truly appreciate all of the hard work that goes into growing beautiful cacao. Dana and I are grateful to the farmers for sharing their knowledge of growing cacao. Thank you to Lars, Margot, and the entire Engelman crew for teaching us their finely honed post-harvest production.
We look forward to having you experience the fruits of our collective efforts. We are Mill Creek Cacao Roasters, farm to bar chocolate makers.